Familia! This is Randycoqui at HO Slot Cars at his race course. And this is my version of look what Randycoqui got. Anyway, this one's from ProTinkerToys.com, and there's a few necessities that I have in this box. So, without any further ado, I'm not gonna regale you with my box cutting expertise or the carnage. I'll be right back with what's in this box. And here it is, folks. This is not what I needed, but more like what I wanted. It's a two Tyco 440 X2 chassis cars. And I know they're both speed beasts because that's what 440 X2 chassis are. They're speed beasts. So I'm not too sure what cars these are. If anyone knows, please let me know. As you know, I pretty much a beginner after 50 years away from the hobby. I've only been back for about 2-3 years, so let me know, Familia, HO Slot Car Familia, which model cars these are. That's a beauty. I know this one is, it's pretty much, I've seen this one around. I just don't know which one. But anyway, this is what I needed. It's panning out over here. We have this Budweiser F1 car. I had the body, but I didn't have the chassis. So I ordered a narrow pan chassis, a Tyco narrow pan chassis. And of course, I had this wide pan HP7 chassis from Tyco, but I didn't have a body for it. And here's the body, the Camel Datsun 280Z. So that being said, those was my two needs. I knocked these out. So on a later date, I will be running these two cars and these two cars, which I will be unpackaging. But for now, I am going to have a special treat. I'll be right back. Well, familia, I'm in the same dilemma. The narrow pan chassis fits right under this Datsun 280Z body. So I still have a HP7 chassis that will not fit into this Budweiser car. So I got to find a body for this chassis. In any event, I'm going to pan out a few new additions that I have. Of course, is this beautiful grandstand here. Let's see if I can get in closer, and it's got little people in it. Yeah, this grandstand's a kit that I brought from Pork Chop Customs. I got his sticker up there. That's Pork Chop Customs right there, and he does 3D printed kits that you're able to put together. It's fairly easy, and as you can see now, I got a little bit of an audience. I'm not alone. Anyway, so check him out, Steve Maker of Pork Chop Customs. He's on Facebook, and he's got truckloads of different 3D printed parts and just a lot of stuff that he's got. Check out his Facebook page, Pork Chop Customs. In any event, I'm also going to pan out to this particular corner. I always had cars deslot, especially the wider cars, because they would run into that guardrail, which they tend to play a little havoc with the wider 1/64 scale HO slot cars, like the Matmu Peugeots, And even some of these the Tycos, the shadow cams were bumping onto it, and some of the Indy cars. So this I already ran the the Peugeot Matmut on through this new borders that I got. These are like catch fences or guardrails, but these they slide right through. They were as smooth as butter. In any event, what I'm going to do for this particular video, I said it was going to be a treat. I'm going to do a running 3 laps each of all the custom cars that I have, starting off with a couple of G-Bud's custom cars. If you all know, that Indy car is a jewel that I was fortunate enough to get off of him. And this is the one that I won on his show, on one of his giveaways. So this one's on I think this one's on a dash chassis, if I'm not mistaken. Very competitive with a lot of Thunderjets. And this is a lighted Tyco 440X2 chassis. These two are by Dave McClellan. He's on Facebook. He does some custom building too. So I got I think it looks like a P.T. Cruiser, but it's not. It's like a coupe, sort of a getaway gangster car. And this one looks like a Baja Volkswagen with that motor, that scoop on the top of the hood. And they're on Thunderjet chassis. They're not speed beats, but they are beautiful. This one's been hopped up a little bit with the rear tires. And of course, my amateurish attempt to even be on the same track as these guys. These master customizers. I got my Camaro. This is on a non-magnet traction AFX chassis, and these are also customs. That cams, shadow cam, and the McLaren. And anyone familiar with these cars, they know that they don't come like this at all. So I have under them Auto World extraction chassis, courtesy of a slotcar brother that he provided me not only these but 4 more extra chassis. And Ed, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you see this video, thank you so much, Ed. And one of the nicest guys you'll ever. I haven't met him yet, but I've talked to him over phone. He's such a real, super nice guy. In any event, I'm going to run these cars a quick 3 each, because otherwise I'll be here till 2 in the morning. Anyway, so we're going to start off with this this Indy by G-Bud. Where is he? There he goes. Let me focus. Let me pan out a little bit because I'm a little too close. All right, so we're going to take it for a quick 3. It's going to wind up back on the same lane. Whoa, I got to slow down. Okay. Yeah, he's very responsive to high voltage. So, got a voltage that was a little too high, but in any event, take him for a quick 3. Usually I do 5, but that's finish the first lap. You notice he's going to be coming in on a different lane. On the inside lane. That's the second lap, and then he's going to commence his 3rd lap. Third and final lap for this beautiful custom Indy car by G-Bud. And here you go. Look at that. Oh, wow. This is, everywhere I take this to race, they are super monstrously impressed. It's like the talk of the town. of the HO slot car community here in Lancaster. In any event, we're going to take this Tyco 440 X2 around. It's a lighted car. I was lucky, fortunate enough to win this on one of G-Bud's giveaways. And I'm just cruising, actually. This car is a lot faster. This is the second lap here. Third and final lap, folks. And look at that. Wow, that is a beauty. Red, that's like, I don't know. Red is my favorite color. I'm sorry. And G-Bud knocked it out of the ballpark with these two customs. I'm going to go to Dave McLennan. And I meet him quite a bit here in Lancaster when he comes racing to the events that I attend. And this is a beautiful, beautiful, I think it's a coupe, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I got to up the voltage here because this is a Thunderjet. Okay. Like I said, it's not a speed beast, but it is a beauty, a custom beauty that when it warms up, it does go a little faster. First lap completed. Second lap completed. He's like skidding there through the wiggle track. Ready to commence the third lap. That is a beautiful cruising car. Like I said, this is from Dave McLennan. He's also on Facebook. And he goes, I guess it's a Volkswagen Baja Bug, but customized by him, by Dave. Another super nice guy that I always have the pleasure of speaking to. And on occasion, getting a customized car from him. And this is a beauty. These are Thunderjet chassis, and I could pick them up, pick up the speed a little, but I don't want to be slot. He's got some pickup there, so you see he's drifting a little bit. He's going to start his third and final lap. That is one beautiful car. He's going to coast right in here. Look at that. Oh, man, that is so beautiful. This is an art, part of the hobby, which I am kind of starting to like. Because pretty much this body I was ready to throw away. As you can see, it's got a bent post there for the windshield. But I said, let me try my hand at customizing. This is on an AFX non-magnet traction body. I did put Auto World pickup shoes because they are a little wider and I guess more contact than the older original pickup shoes. So this car is non-magnet traction, so I got to be careful. I don't de-slide because he does drift or fish tail, as we also like to say. He also used to bump in that corner, but he doesn't do it anymore. Those striped catch fences are excellent. Aurora Factory Experimentals. This is an old classic. This is the third and final lap on this beauty. Well, I like this color much better than the original color. Everybody knows the original color of this Camaro was sort of like a purplish blue, or blue with purple stripes. So this one didn't come out bad for my first attempt at customizing. And like I said, I've received encouraging words, and I'm pretty happy. Just creating stuff. Anyway, this is a kind of an oddball. This is I think it's a McLaren Can-Am car, and the head there is a little robotic. It's actually the hub of a car, a wheel hub. In any event, it's on an extraction, Auto World extraction chassis, and it's a beauty. It's a beauty. And that's actually my last custom that I did. And it came out beautiful. Second lap. Third and final lap, folks. Yeah, these extraction chassis, they got some kick. Here you go. Ooh, look at that. He's kind of wide, so he knocked one of my cones down. These cones are for decorative purposes. They really serve no purpose, except they do look nice as they surround the track. So sort of like the throwaway tires that I put on top of wire caps, and they look like cones that are used on the street when they want to block off certain parking spaces for special fixing, or movies going to be shot. They put these out. And he went my second, or actually I think this was my second attempt at customizing. This is a shadow cam. Usually it's a black, beautiful black color, but what made this chassis so good, thank once again to Ed Bedessa for gifting me this beautiful chassis, because it came with the red wheels, which match that improvised spoiler on the back, which belongs to if I'm not mistaken, a Lotus cam car. In any event, this is also an extraction chassis, and this is my favorite, gold cam. Second lap. Third and final lap, folks. And you cruise right in. So it's such a beautiful car. In the event, familia, this is Randycoqui at HO Slot Cars. It is race course. It's a long video, but sad to let you know about my new additions to the race course. So, familia, that's my crying towel, but I'm crying from happiness. I'll be running this car and these two cars down here on my next video. Have a great night, familia. Randycoqui at HO Slot Cars it is.